Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I actually am going to talk about why I decided that I'm going to summon, probably right away, on these banners. But a lot of people should not. So let's talk about it. All right, so I'm going to start off by saying right away, yes, I know there are leaks. I can't pretend I don't know this time around, and I try not to pretend I don't know overall because sometimes I genuinely don't, or I tried to avoid them before because it's not one of those things we're not supposed to talk about. And like Fastidious made a video on, you guys can watch it. I've always been someone that says, I hate the leaks, I hate leakers. They ruined the way a game wants to present something. Now, I do agree with that statement. I don't like when leakers are leaking interesting events and big reveals because it takes away from the hype of seeing those amazing graphics and visuals that the game is ready to present to you when they are ready to present to you. But when it just comes to summoning banners overall, I really wish that they would just put them all out there ahead of time in a much more logical manner, at least like 3 weeks ahead of time, maybe a month. I'm not saying put them out months ahead of time, but like 3 weeks to a month would be nice. But I know that's not in their heads logically for making money. They think it'll hurt their profits, where I disagree completely. I think it'll help their profits because if I know something amazing is coming, which there are amazing stuff coming, I just can't talk about it, but we know amazing stuff is coming. And they've been talking about it, let's be honest. There's a lot of things that's been talked about, that's been teased, that we know is going to happen. Many reasons to save your summons. But let's say I did not have a single copy of Dracula. Or now, like, I know there's cool stuff coming in my head, right? So I want to spend my ancients. I still want to get those copies of Dracula because I would like to be able to use my soul stones more selectively in the future. I'm going to explain why I'm summoning again and then why you should not. Don't worry, I swear. This is a little bit of a complicated topic, but I appreciate you guys talking or hanging out with me while we talk about it, right? I hope this helps people make decisions. Okay, so if there's a ton of ancient stuff coming that is incredible, and there's a current event that's incredible, I want it all. What is that going to make me do? It's not going to make me just summon on the current banners and be okay with it. It's going to make me spend. I am going to go and look. I know there's amazing stuff coming for ancients. I want to find ancients that are good value. Where are they? Let me buy them. Let's do it. Like, that makes me want to spend. Are there bundles? Is there W gold offers? There's always a W gold offer, almost always, for Smile 1 to get like the top-up stuff. I'm going to go use a Smile 1 link. You can use mine. Kidding, not kidding. And I'm going to spend a little bit more and make sure I have W gold on hand in case any amazing offers pop up for ancient summons. That makes me want to spend because I know there's stuff worth spending on because I know that the banners are good. Now, there's a couple mixture good, amazing, not so amazing, depending on how you look at it. Like this Gone banner, is he the best hero in the game? No. Do I really need him? No. But I kind of want him. I kind of want him, and I don't have him. I want that the defensive chaotic lord, and Carnelian's okay. And I'm going to summon personally. Let me start off with this because I have 134 summons. I've been grinding well, and I have been logging the ways we get our summons, and we are getting quite a lot. So I feel comfortable that if I just quickly pull a couple 10 pops, I'm going to hit a Lord Pity, just get it over with, and be done, and I'll be good to go. And I already know that within the summons I have right now, I'm hitting a Lord Pity, and I'm hitting that guaranteed Count Dracula at 90. So because I have enough to do all of that, I don't care if something amazing is coming in 1 month. Or 3 weeks, or whatever it might be. I think, you know, like, and so I'm going to summon because I know that over the next month, I'm going to get plenty of ancients to be able to have some fun on a future banner, and hell, maybe even hit another lord. Because also, I'm going to be willing to buy a pack or two of Ancients to get me to that point, right? So I am risking right now that the banners don't change, and that over the next, like, I'm risking that over the next 15 days, 16 days, that I'm not gonna have too much regret, so to speak, right? I'm risking that I'm just gonna use my summons and not wait. I'm gonna just get it over with. And then I can just start saving for future events after Dracula event is over. That's what I'm gonna risk right now. And again, that's because I have already done a ton of summons where I'm not at a pity. I'm 140 or 130 into my pity. I think I counted. I think it was 130, maybe 140. Anyway, I'm pretty far. I think 140 into my pity. Either way, whatever it is. Sorry, the numbers. I'm not too far off of that softer pity here. 185 summons, or a 200 guarantee. Hopefully I hit that in 10, 20, 30 pulls at most. If it takes me 40 or 50, that sucks, but whatever. But either way, I'm going to have 90 left to pull for Dracula and get that guarantee. But you could always get I want to get an A5 Dracula because this is a chance to do it. And I'm going to get 2 copies of him one way or another, hopefully, within that. But if not, I always can use the Soul Stone, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, I can make him a 5 and have some fun and start pushing my arena better. Not that I really care about arena that well, but he can be certainly well used in PvE. He's just a great damage dealer in general, and I think he'll surprise us when used in some PvE content. Okay? So I'm willing to take those risks that the next couple weeks are going to be kind of okay, that I'm not going to have FOMO on. But I'm hoping after the event, great stuff comes. And by the time that great stuff comes, I can have enough summons to enjoy myself and be able to get another Lord pity hit. So, in the worst case scenario is just they release another, obviously they've talked about releasing Arbiter Lords. Infernal Lords have been teased as well. So, with those things being teased, I think we expect them eventually, right? Eventually. I don't know when. For everything. We don't know 100% for everything. But I also don't think it's the biggest deal in the world to have to get the hero, the banner, the day it comes out. They're gonna be added to the pool. Hopefully they rerun the banner in the futures if they're good. So worst case scenario, you don't get it the first time. It's not the end of the world. Maybe you'll get it again. Hell, how long has Iovar been out? I've pulled every single time he's on banner hoping to get him, and I do not have him yet. I've hit multiple Lord Pities, never him. Still don't have an Iovar. Still don't even have a gun. Although I don't think I've intentionally pulled on banners where he was there until now, I guess, because we're just going to hit one and go. Hell, maybe I won't get a gun. Maybe I'll get an Iovar. You never know. There's no guarantee to get the Lord that's on the banner anyway. So I'm trying not to overly obsess with the idea of I must have as many summons as possible when whoever character is released, so I can try to get multiple Lords, multiple this, multiple that. I mean, getting multiple Lord Pities feels impossible in most cases anyway, so I'm trying to just take a step back and hope I'm going to have plenty of summons to play with after this event, because you know what else is coming after this event, guys? I mean, we know that if the middle of May is this event. There could be there's going to be, let's be honest, amazing stuff after this event. And then there's going to be anniversary is June. Technically, right? Or July. I think it's actually June, but now I'm questioning if it was July 13th or was it June 13th. the anniversary is going to come, and then Assassin's Creed collab is going to come. We're never going to stop getting amazing banners. So I had people in my comments being super dramatic about like, oh, all these banners are coming with heroes. You shouldn't pull anything, blah, 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 blah. No, we should pull stuff. I have no regrets pulling for my Van Helsing, goddammit. He is a limited hero. And I have no regrets pulling for Dracula. He is a limited hero. But they're never going to stop giving us new, exciting heroes. That's the whole point of this fucking game. If people don't like that, then go play something else. If you're upset that the game is going to keep releasing new, exciting characters, then why are you playing a gacha game where the whole point is waiting for the next new and exciting character? I think you're playing the wrong genre if this practice bothers you. Now, I understand the practice bothering you where the banners are planned and known and they get leaked into the game info and people share them and they're just like trying to sign. If they can hide the leaks completely and no one can find them until 2 weeks ahead of time, fine. That's good for them. But the leaks are there and they're not hiding them well enough, so it is what it is. Like, we have to deal with it one way or another. And that, I understand, is frustrating for people because you're like, why don't they just tell us at this point? And they probably should. Like, okay, this is out for 16 days. Tell us other stuff for 16 days and most people will probably be happy. Yeah. I don't know, guys. So, because I have A1 Rivenhalds, and I have an A3 Dracula. I would love to get 2 copies of Dracula to get MA5, and I don't want to hit a Rivenhald along the way because I already have an A1. But otherwise, you should be very happy to pull for Rivenhald and Dracula. Rivenhald is amazing. So I'm just going to pop a Lord hit on this banner instead, maybe get myself a new Lord who just got buffed, and then I'm going to switch back. Now, I could say I could wait for a couple weeks and pull on the other Ancient Summoning banner that comes in a couple weeks while this event's still going on and hit that Lord instead, but at the end of the day, I think I'm just going to get this one. I do like the idea of a really fun defender like him, and it just brings a little bit of a different dynamic for some teams, and maybe that will be what puts me over the edge in some PvE content or PvP content when I do try to push or have a good defense, if I ever care about GVG. But either way, I've decided I'm pulling. But I don't think a lot of people should pull because of a couple, or for a couple scenarios. If you are not like me and you don't have a bunch of summons ready to go, this might not be the time to pull at all. You might just wait until the event's over. Like, that's okay too. If you already have Dracula. Keyword if you already have Dracula. So, I think everyone should try to get Dracula. He's really good. He's really fun. He is a quirky character that can be intimidating to use, but that's why there's content creators. Or just go against him in arena. Go against a team that destroys you in arena. How do they use him? How do they place him? Learn from other people when you lose. It's okay to do that. I personally see most people that want to push later game content, or PvP at least, I should say, that they're going to be going for that A3, that A5 Dracula, and that's completely fine too. But for maybe an average player that is a little more chill, that maybe just has a copy of him already, or maybe already have him Awaken 1 from last time too, pulling 90 and getting another copy along the way, maybe you don't pull at all until the event is completely over. And that's smart to do as well. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to pull just because he's here. While, yes, I think everyone should get him, and yes, his banner is fantastic, because Rivenhald is also fantastic. There's also the considerations of just analyzing your account and your desires with the game. If you have Count Dracula and Rivenhalds, and you don't care about pushing Awakenings too much, then you probably shouldn't pull at all and save for the next fun stuff to come after the event is over. Because regardless of leaks or no leaks, there's always going to be something new and exciting. Eventually, again, Assassin's Creed is going to come eventually. Do you want to have a ton of summons for that? Maybe you do. Maybe you want hundreds of summons for that. Go for it. Eventually, these lords that we keep talking about but they haven't released yet, eventually they're going to come and you'll be ready for it. That's okay too. So I think it is important to make this video to just remind people to take a pause. I think everyone should get Dracula, and you're a little crazy if you don't. At least get one, because then you could always use your soul stones on him to make him better in the future in case they never rerun this again. You never know. They might be like, all right, we did it a couple times. People are going to get bored, and those big spenders already have them Awaken 5. They're not going to spend. Why would we do it again? Right? That's possible too. They might not want to do it again after a couple times because the big spenders already have the characters maxed out. I already have Van Helsing maxed out. I don't want to pull on that banner ever again. Ever. Never. I'm going to have Dracula A5, hopefully. I'm never going to pull on this banner again. Like, there's many ways to think about the choices for this. So I think getting one copy is a no-brainer. You should try to get one copy. But if you have the one copy and you're okay with that, and you're okay with using your soul stones on him in the future if you decide to use him deeper, then don't summon and wait for this entire event to be over. And that's the best advice I can give. And that is with leaks in mind, because yes, they are out there, and yes, they're very public, and yes, very cool stuff is coming that we're not supposed to talk about. But also, with zero leaks in mind, duh, of course, amazing stuff is going to happen after this. This is the gotcha game. They get you. They want you to spend money. They want you to deplete your resources, so you have to grind up and get more. And that's not dirty, pay to win. That's not a greedy company. That's just the reality of this genre. The whole point is to chase heroes. The whole point is to have events based around the idea of collecting exciting heroes. And they're never going to stop putting out good heroes on a regular basis. So leaks or no leaks, I 100% expect amazing stuff to happen at the end of this event. So just save your summons if you have too much FOMO, and if you already have Count Dracula, and especially if you already have Rivenhald. But again, as someone who does have a lot of summons and is going to be willing to spend a little bit to get more after this event is over, I'm going to summon, so don't judge me too harshly. And I'm not trying to, but I am encouraging people to summon too, if you don't have the character. He's very good, he's very fun, and so is Rivenhald. I hope repeating that multiple times will help, because you know people skip around the videos and don't watch the whole videos but comment anyway. So there. That's my thoughts on these banners and why I'm going to summon. I'm going to grab a here. I am deep into my pity as well. If you're not at pity at all, get your Dracula, run away. If you're deep into pity like I am and you want to hit a lord, get a Rivenhald if you don't have him. Get your Dracula and just have some fun. And at the end of the day, don't stress too much. Guys, this is supposed to be a game. So many people seem so stressed out playing these games or playing Raid Shadow Legends. Then don't play it. I don't care if you spent $20,000, $50,000 in Raid Shadow Legends. If you hate it, stop playing it. It's a hobby at the end of the day. We spend a lot of money on our hobbies, don't we? And gaming is just another one of them. So, oh boy, oh boy. I didn't expect this to be a soapbox rant video, but that's what it was. It is what it is. I am completely torn on both sides, guys. I get it. I love and hate leaks at the exact same time for different reasons. But I want companies to be as transparent as possible if they can. And I would like to see Moonton release all the banners 2 to 3 weeks in advance at the very least, instead of the current cadence of now. And I don't think in the end it's going to hurt their profits that much. It's just going to create even more hype and excitement for what's coming, and people will be buying more packs to get ready for it. So that's my thoughts there. I will go ahead and put my other videos here for the sake of my summons. I had a lot of fun for Van Helsing banner, and when I do my summons for these banners, I will add in that as well instead of this video right here. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.